Hey there folks, hope you're having a fantastic day. This is my Swiss Army knife with case, and this was a gift from my wife a long time ago, and I love it. This thing's so awesome. I don't know if you like MacGyver or you know MacGyver, but my wife and I watched it, and he's got a Swiss Army knife, so I wanted one. So it's just fantastic. We've got the big knife right here, decent sized knife. Underneath that, we've got a smaller knife, which is obviously nice to have a couple of different sizes. And then we have in this one the saw blade right there, which is actually more handy than I thought. This is one of the things that I've used way more than I thought I ever would, is the scissors. They're really fine point scissors, so they work really well for a lot of different things. We've got the can opener right there on that side. Also works as a little flathead screwdriver. And I've been able to use that. It fits into like the Phillips head of a lot of different things. So I've used it for that. And then this last one right here is an actual like flathead option that you can do some different things with. So that's what we've got on that side. On the back, we have a corkscrew opener. So if you frequent the wine, you want to be all fancy and open it with this, you can. And then this is the hardest one to get out. I should put the rest of this stuff down. This one's really hard to get out for me sometimes. And it breaks my fingernails. But we've got this, which is a package holder. So you can, I guess, loop it onto something and carry it. I've never done that. It seems like a really interesting thing. Maybe they just had a little bit of extra space and they were like, let's put something on there. And then we've got this thing that I don't really know exactly what it's supposed to do. Maybe you're supposed to like put your fingers down and punch something with it. I'm not sure. You might hurt yourself, so be very careful. Obviously using this as a whole, but you got that little thing that's an option. And then lastly, out the sides right here, we got a little toothpick, which I've used basically to clean different things. And then we have a little set of tweezers. So there's a bunch of stuff in this little multi-tool that's just super, super cool. You do have the ring right here if you wanted to clip it to something, or you've got the carrying case if you purchase the option that has the carrying case. That mine broke a little bit, so I super glued it, but you could just, loop that onto different things as well. This has been fantastic. I've used it for years and years and years on so many different things, and I just really, really like it. And so I would highly recommend it if you are looking into a multi-tool like this, something that's super functional, has lasted me a super long time, and honestly is just like a fun thing to have. You could get a bunch of multi-tools. This one's just super fun to have as well for me, which I think is worth considering. Hopefully that gives you a nice little touch and a taste of what it is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.